made me feel special and happy. Plus, I thought I was never gonna lie again.
The biggest difference for me was coming out of the state of depression and loneliness and the feeling of guilt in my life, and coming to Christ, getting rid of all of that, and getting a new heart of joy and peace and comfort in my life that I never had before.
I think for me, I would like to go back and set the stage a little bit. I was initially baptized when I was 13. As a 13-year-old, I did it because it was the thing to do and it was what the other kids in church were doing, and it really didn't have anything with a real call on my life at the time. Some 45, 50 years later, in fact, just about 50 years later, I experienced a whole new rebirth. I got to that point in my life where I had to throw up my hands and say, God, I cannot do this anymore without you. I have to have help. That was about 4 years ago. And people asked me at the time, I had a couple of family members that asked me about being baptized again. And my mentality was, well, I've already been baptized. Maybe I was a backslider for decades, but I've already been there and I don't need to do that. And then Pastor gave a sermon and talked about his own experience with his pastor, who asked him, are you the same person? And I sat there and it just resonated through me that, just like Pastor Jeff, I had to say no. I am completely different. This time it took. So I went to him and talked to him and explained my situation, and of course he was extremely supportive. When I went through the baptism the second time, the real time, it was the most profound sense of peace. Peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of faith, that the anxieties and the things that I had been doing, and I had a lot of concerns, and I talked with Pastor about them. I am a board member in the church, and I said, Jeff, what's it going to look like? I'm a board member and I'm going up to be baptized, and of course we reconciled that. I was a long time coming out of the gate, but I won the race.
Is it rolling?
Yeah.
Would you like for me to sing and dance, or just kind of cavort around, or
Yeah, I mean,
what
sing
would?
and dance.
Yeah, what?
Do you want me to ask you the question?
Yeah, please. It's just awkward otherwise.
Is this fun for you? Do you like doing this kind of stuff?
Not much.
All right.
Okay, then. Boom. Don't smile at me. That makes it worse.
You can kind of look funny do that.
Boom. Hashtag boom.
Now I just forgot it.